Hi, in this video training of Python Pandas data frames, we will be learning about a data frame. So what is a data frame? A Pandas data frame is the two-dimensional data structure like a two-dimensional array or a table with rows and columns. Let's create a simple Pandas data frame. So first of all, let's create a project file. I'm going to create a project file and name it as Python Pandas DataFrames.py. Okay, so first of all, let's import pandas as pd, and okay, let's create a data object with key values pair calories colon 420, 380 and 390. Then we have duration and we say 50, 40 and 45. Okay, now let's load data into data frame object. You can say df equals pd dot data frame, and we can pass the data object to the data frame, and let's print the df. Save the file and let's run it on the console. So python pandas. Okay, you see we have an output in the tabular form, and that's what the data frame do. Okay, the next thing is how you can locate row. As you can see from the result above, the data frame is like a table with rows and columns. Pandas use the LOC attribute to return one or more specified rows. So let's say you want to return row 0. So you will have to refer to the row index. Okay, so let's say I say df and 0. So df dot loc 0. Comment this, save the file, go to the console. You see now we only have the row calories 420 and duration 50. This is the first row of the index 0 in the data frame. So that's what locate row does. Okay, the next thing, if you want to return multiple rows using the LOC method, you can do that as well. So what we can do is we can print df dot loc, and within loc we need to give an array. Save the file, go to the console. See, we have the two rows now, 420, 50 and 380, 40. So you can decide which rows you want to display. And the important thing about returning multiple rows is that when using array format or the square bracket format, the result is a pandas data frame which is in tabular form. You can also use named indexes in pandas data frames. With the index argument, you can name your own indexes. Add a list of names to give each row a name. As you can see, this is the same example we have already in our program, but in this example an extra parameter index is being passed, which is to name the argument or the indexes. So we can pass this additional parameter index day 1, day 2 and day 3. And now if we print df here, you see we have the index day 1, day 2, day 3 which are named index. instead of the numeric index, which are the default indexes in Pandas data frames. Now let's see how to locate named indexes. Use the named index in the LOC attribute to return the specified rows. Let's say you want to return day 2. So you just need to pass in the name of the index, day 2 in this case. Run the program. You see we have the day 2 row, calories 380 and duration 480, which is the second row in our data. You can also load files into data frame. If your data sets are stored in a file, Pandas can load them into a data frame. For example, if you want to load a comma separated file, that is CSV file, into a data frame, you can simply use the read_CSV method of Pandas library. Okay, I'm going to save this file and I'm going to create a new file, data frames, read from file, and we are just going to clean this up and say df pd dot read CSV, and you can say data.csv, and just print df here. Okay, now I'll have to create a CSV file, data.csv, and we can say apple 10, okay, banana 5, cherry 18. Save the file and let's run our program. And this is read from file. So you see our program have read the data from the CSV file and it has printed the data frame on the console as an output. So it is also possible to read data from the CSV file. So that was all about data frames in Pandas library. I hope you have understood the concept of data frames. If you liked this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. See you next time with a new topic in Pandas.